Hello students, in this video we are going to solve the examples on exercise 4.1 which is based on method of induction and binomial theorem. Let us see the example number 14. Prove by method of induction cos theta plus I sin theta raised to n is equal to cos n theta plus I sin n theta, where I is equal to under root of minus 1. Here the statement is given in terms of cos theta and sin theta. So using method of induction we can prove this statement. So let us consider the statement P of n is equal to cos theta plus I sin theta raised to n is equal to cos n theta plus I sin n theta, where small n belongs to the natural number n. For all n belongs to the natural number n. Here we write P of n is equal to the given statement. Now the step 1. In step 1 we have to prove P of 1 is true. So prove that, to prove P of 1 is true. So for n is equal to 1, LHS of given statement, we get LHS of the statement cos theta plus I sin theta raised to 1. Now in the RHS of given statement, put n is equal to 1, then we get cos theta plus I sin theta. Both are equal, raised to 1, that is cos theta plus I sin theta. So both LHS and RHS are equal. So we can say that LHS is equal to RHS and P of 1 is true. Here P of 1 is true. Now in step 2, we assume that, let us assume P of k is true. Here assume that P of k is true for some k belongs to the natural number n. So we get the statement in terms of k, that is P of k is equal to the given statement in terms of k, that is cos theta plus I sin theta raised to k is equal to I sin k theta. The first term is cos k theta plus I sin k theta, where k belongs to the natural number n. And this is the first equation. Now in step 3, to prove that P of k plus 1 is true, that is to prove that for P of k plus 1 statement, P of k plus 1 is equal to the given statement in terms of k plus 1. So cos theta, LHS of given statement cos theta plus I sin theta raised to k plus 1. And in the RHS, cos k plus 1 theta plus I sin k plus 1 theta. Here we have to prove that cos theta plus I sin theta raised to k plus 1 is equal to cos k plus 1 theta plus I sin k plus 1 theta. This is equation number 2. Now consider, for proving this, first take LHS. Here LHS is cos theta plus I sin theta raised to k plus 1. So cos theta plus I sin theta raised to k plus 1. By separating the index, then we get cos theta plus I sin theta raised to k. By rules of indices, we can write cos theta plus I sin theta raised to k into cos theta plus I sin theta raised to 1. Now using the equation 1, we know the value of cos theta plus I sin theta raised to k is equal to cos k theta plus I sin k theta. So substitute this value, cos k theta plus I sin k theta into the second term cos theta plus I sin theta as it is. Also solving these two brackets, that is product of these two brackets, we get product of these two, cos k theta into cos theta, that is cos k theta into cos theta plus cos k theta into I sin theta, that is I cos k theta into sin theta plus the second term in the first bracket into first term in the second bracket. So we can write I sin k theta into cos theta plus I sin k theta into I sin theta. So I square, I into I square sin k theta into sin theta. Here I square is equal to minus 1. We know that in the complex number, if I is equal to under root of minus 1, then I square is equal to minus 1. So substitute the value of I square is equal to minus 1. We get cos k theta into cos theta plus I cos k theta into sin theta plus I sin k theta into cos theta minus I square is equal to minus 1. So write here minus sin k theta into sin theta. Now rearranging these terms, we can write cos k theta into cos theta, first term as it is, minus sin k theta into sin theta. By rearranging these terms, cos k theta into cos theta minus sin k theta into sin theta plus I cos theta into sin theta. Taking I as common, then we get cos k theta into sin theta plus sin k theta into cos theta. This is the expansion of cos k theta plus theta. In terms of compound angle, we can write the expansion. This is the expansion of cos k theta plus theta. We know that cos A plus B is equal to cos A into cos B minus sin A into sin B. Here A is equal to k theta and B is equal to theta. So we can write in terms of compound angle cos k theta plus theta, and the second term is the expansion of sin k theta plus theta. So here we can write this is the expansion of sin k theta plus theta. Using compound angles, we can write cos k theta plus theta plus I into sin k theta plus theta. Also, here theta is a common from this bracket, then we get k plus 1 into theta plus I into sin k plus 1 into theta, and this is the RHS of equation number 2. Here cos k plus 1 into theta plus I sin k plus 1 into theta, this is the RHS of statement P of k plus 1. So here we can write LHS is equal to RHS. LHS is equal to RHS, and therefore we can say that P of k plus 1 is true. Now in step 4, we can say that from above 3 steps and by method of principle of mathematical induction, P of n is true. So by principle of mathematical induction, P of induction, P of n is true for all n belongs to the natural number n, and here P of n is cos theta plus I sin theta raised to n is equal to cos theta cos n theta plus I sin n theta. Here n belongs to the natural number n. So in this way we can prove that the given statement in terms of cos theta and sin theta by using principle of mathematical induction. Student, example number 16 is the different type of example which is in matrix form. Prove by method of induction. The matrix is of element 1, 2, 0, 1 raised to n is equal to the matrix of the elements 1, 2, n, 0, 1 for all n belongs to the natural number n. Here the statement is given in matrix form. So let P of n is equal to the matrix 1, 2, 0, 1 raised to n is equal to the matrix of elements 1, 2, n, 0, 1 for all n belongs to the natural number n. Using principle of mathematical induction, we can prove this statement. So in the step 1, here to prove that P of 1 is true. So put n is equal to 1 in the given statement. Now here LHS is a matrix of elements 1, 2, 0, 1 raised to n, but here n is equal to 1 for step 1. So write here 1, that is 1 matrix of elements 1, 2, 0, 1. Now in the RHS, here the RHS of given statement is 1, 2, n, 0, 1. 1, 2 into 1, put n is equal to 1, 0, 1. Then we get 1, 2, 0, 1. 2 into 1, that is 2. Both LHS and RHS are equal. So we can write LHS is equal to RHS, and hence P of 1 is true. By substituting n is equal to 1, P of 1 is true. Now in step 2, let us assume that the given statement is true for n is equal to k. So assume that P of n is true for n is equal to k, where k belongs to the natural number n. So we get the statement P of k is equal to the matrix of elements 1, 2, 0, 1 raised to k is equal to the matrix of elements 1, 2, k, 0, 1. And this is the first statement, first equation. Now using this equation, we can prove that P of k plus 1 is true. So the step 3 to prove P of k plus 1 is true. That is to prove the statement P of k plus 1 is equal to the matrix of elements 1, 2, 0, 1 raised to k plus 1 is equal to the matrix of elements 1, 2 into k plus 1, 0, 1 for k belongs to the natural number n. Now here LHS of this statement is the matrix of elements 1, 2, 0, 1 raised to k plus 1, and RHS is the matrix of elements 1, 2 into k plus 1, 0, 1. So consider LHS. Here LHS is LHS of given statement is 1, 2, 0, 1 raised to k plus 1. Students, here by using rules of indices, we can write separating the index of given matrix 1, 2, 0, 1 raised to k into 1, 2, 0, 1 raised to 1. But from equation 1, the value of this matrix 1, 2, 0, 1 raised to k is equal to 1 to k 0, 1 using equation 1. Here from equation 1, the value of the matrix 1, 2, 0, 1 raised to k is equal to the matrix of elements 1, 2, k, 0, 1. So we can write the value of this matrix is 1, 2, k, 0, 1 into the second matrix 1, 2, 0, 1. There is no need for the index 1. Now by using product of two matrix, we can write a single matrix of these two matrix, that is the product of these two matrix. The first element from first row and first column. Here we get the first element by using first row and first column. So product of first element 1 into 1 plus 2k into 0 plus 0. Now second element using first row and second column 1 into 2, 2 plus 2k into 1, 2k. For third element using second row first column 0 into 1, 0 plus 1 into 0, 0. Second row second column, then we get fourth element 0 into 2, 0, 1 into 1 plus 1. Out of these two matrices we get the elements, we get the matrix of elements 1, 2 plus 2k. Taking 2 as a common, then we get k plus 1, 2 into k plus 1. Third element is 0 and fourth element is 1. So here the elements 1, 2 into k plus 1, 0 and 1, and this is the RHS of statement P of k plus 1 statement. So here we can say that LHS is equal to RHS and P of k plus 1 is true. So we can write in the step 4 by principle of mathematical induction, P of n is true for all n belongs to the natural number n, and given statement P of n is the matrix of elements 1, 2, 0, 1 raised to n is equal to the matrix of elements 1, 2n, 0, 1 for all n belongs to the natural number n. In this way we can prove the different types of examples such as